How would you rate the film?
Very good.
I'd say it was good. Not quite very good, but it's good.
Which of the following genre categories do you think the film trailer belongs to? Crime, thriller, British gangster, sci-fi, action or other?
Like British gangster, but also thriller.
Crime.
I think crime.
Crime, okay. Which film's certification do you think is most appropriate for the film trailer? 18, 15, 12A or 12?
15.
Probably 18.
Like 15, 18.
What kind of audience do you think would like the film trailer? Male, female or both?
Both.
Well, personally I'd say both because it's just the kind of thing that would interest me as well.
The audience for that kind of film would probably be your sort of late teen to early 30s male and female audience, I guess. The sort of people that would watch like a Snatch kind of movie. Those sort of films can be a bit more universal, so maybe you get like an older audience as well. I think obviously because you have a strong female lead, that would give you more of a female viewership, which that sort of film doesn't really get.
Probably both, but maybe like slight hint towards male.
Do you think it's a mainstream film or an alternative film?
Maybe slightly more alternative.
Mainstream.
Mainstream.
And do you think the audience would be middle class, working class or both?
Both.
Both.
What do you think of the idea of mixing neo-noir and crime?
Well, I don't think it's a particularly original idea, but it's been done quite well in this trailer. And it's the sort of thing that's been done in film since sort of the 50s, but it works very well with what you've put together.
How would you rate the following elements of the film trailer, starting with the narrative? So intriguing, obvious or confusing?
I say like interesting but slightly confusing. I didn't totally get what it was about, but you can kind of guess.
I'd say it was intriguing.
And camera work, exciting, appropriate or uninspiring?
Exciting, good camera work.
Exciting.
Well, you've used a lot of really good movements in the camera work. There's lots of tracking shots. There are some shots that obviously you've done handheld, which you probably should have done with like a rig. But I mean, most of the shots in your trailer look very, very strong. So I think you did very well with your shots. And there's a couple obviously where you've not got the lighting right and it's too grainy, but they are. I mean, I think there's only two in the whole trailer that would really stand out. As for the editing, you know, you guys have really come on quite far with your editing skills. You've got some nice little jump cuts, you've got some nice like multiple cuts, you've got some, you know, some composites in there, some freeze frames. I mean, it's all very, very interesting techniques. It makes the trailer very watchable.
Editing, clever, suitable, unsuitable?
Suitable, quite clever, pretty good.
I'd say suitable.
What did you like most about the film trailer?
The kind of like crime and like thrillery parts of it. Like it was a bit gangster as well, I quite liked it.
Yeah.
I really like some of the camera work in it, like the way the shots were poured and like the shots from behind the bar and some of the other stuff in it. It's exciting, interesting camera work.
What did you like least about the film trailer?
Some of the bits I just thought was like kind of what you would expect from a crime thriller, not all of
So
it
quite
was sort of-
typical.
yeah.
I felt a bit like it was too long, like dragged on a bit, but I suppose you have to have a time limit on it.
How do you think our trailer could be improved?
Probably by being cut, but it has to be a certain length of media. So like probably slightly clearer on what the narrative's actually about.
Would you go and see this type of film and where would you go and see it?
I would see it, but I'd probably wait till it was like on the internet. I'm not sure about that.
How do you think the film trailer could be improved?
I guess looking at the bits that are slightly cliche and maybe changing them. They're not like really bad or anything.
Well, there's a few little technical details that could be improved on, as I mentioned earlier, as in those few shots that are a little bit too grainy. You know, it's just about making use of the light that you have available to you, but I mean, that's nothing that's going to be too difficult to fix. I think the next thing you guys want to really work on is your actual directing style, because whilst the technical aspects of all this are really good, you might need a bit more work on actually getting the performance that you really want out of your actors.